Hey, what's up? Another crazy week in the market. Lots of money made, lots of money lost. Thanks, Netflix. Thank you for checking out the Silver Report's weekly wrap-up, our look back on the week at what headlines move the markets. First and foremost, if you're new to investing or just need a few investment ideas, check out our quarterly newsletter, The Silver Report, at SevilleReport.com. Serious investment ideas made available for new and experienced investors. And now to the headlines. On Monday, the Dow closed up 27 points, the S&P closed up a half a point, and the Nasdaq was up 14 points. In news that moved the markets, China reported a second quarter GDP of 6.2%, the country's lowest since 1992. Citigroup kicked off the earnings season, reporting earnings per share of $1.83, a beat by 3 cents, and revenue of $18.7 billion, a beat on revenue by $270 million. Citi's earnings put other bank stocks under pressure. On Tuesday, the Dow closed down 23 points, the S&P was down 10 points, and the Nasdaq closed down 35 points. The markets couldn't stay positive after the White House threatened more tariffs on China, reigniting trade warfare. Tuesday was all about banking. Some of the bigger banks in the country reported earnings. Goldman Sachs beat EPS estimates by 72 cents and revenue estimates by $580 million. JPMorgan reported an earnings beat by 33 cents and a revenue beat of $1 billion. Wells Fargo beat earnings estimates by 12 cents and revenue estimates by $650 million. And in airlines, United Continental beat EPS estimates by 12 cents and revenue estimates by $30 million. Johnson & Johnson beat EPS estimates by 14 cents and revenue estimates by $170 million. And Dominoes Pizza beat EPS estimates by 16 cents, but missed on revenue by $23 million. On Wednesday, the Dow dropped 115 points, the S&P dropped 16 points, and the Nasdaq dropped 37 points. The markets processed a lot on Wednesday. American investors woke up to news that the EU plans to investigate Amazon over antitrust issues. Policymakers on Capitol Hill grilled Facebook executives for a second day regarding its cryptocurrency LIbra. And CSX had a terrible day, dropping 10% after reporting an earnings miss of 3 cents and a revenue miss of $80 million. Along with missing earnings, CSX CEO Jack Foote called the current economy one of the most puzzling he's experienced. His sentiment sent other transportation stocks lower as well. Netflix stock fell 11% in after-hours trading after their earnings. The company reported an earnings per share of 60 cents and revenue of $4.9 billion was in line with analyst estimates. But the company only grew subscribers by 2.7 million versus the 5 million that was expected. Bank of America reported revenue of $23 billion, which missed estimates by $30 million, and earnings per share of 74 cents beat estimates by 3 cents. IBM reported earnings per share of $3.17, which beat estimates by 9 cents, and revenue of $19 billion, which missed estimates by $40 million. And eBay beat EPS estimates by 6 cents and revenue estimates by $10 million. On Thursday, the markets had a strong rally towards the end of the trading day to turn positive. The Dow closed up 3 points, the S&P closed up 10 points, and the Nasdaq was up 22 points. Boeing reported a $4.9 billion after-tax charge, or $8.74 per share, related to the 737 MAX groundings. A lot of earnings were reported on Thursday: Ally Financial, PPG Industries, Capital One, Taiwan Semiconductors, Honeywell International, and Philip Morris, to name a few. But Microsoft, United Healthcare, Morgan Stanley, and Skechers moved the markets. Microsoft reported an estimates beat by 16 cents and revenue estimate beat by $920 million. Wow. United Healthcare reported revenue of $60 billion, which was in line with analyst estimates, and an EPS of $3.60, which beat estimates by 14 cents. Morgan Stanley beat EPS estimates by 7 cents and revenue estimates by $10.2 billion, and Skechers reported an EPS beat by 16 cents and a revenue beat by $30 million. On Friday, the Dow closed down 68 points, the S&P was down 18 points, and the Nasdaq down 60 points. The news of the day was Netflix. Its earnings from Wednesday evening carried over to Friday, and there just wasn't enough positive news to help the markets. On Friday, we got earnings from American Express, BlackRock, and Synchrony Financial. Amex reported an EPS beat of 5 cents but missed on revenue by $30 million. BlackRock missed on EPS and revenue estimates, EPS by 18 cents and revenue by $50 million. And Synchrony Financial reported an EPS beat of a penny and a revenue beat by $850 million. This week in crypto news, digital currency spent the week trading down. Bitcoin is trading at $10,406, down 10% from this time last week. Ethereum was trading at $218.64, Litecoin was trading at $96.28, and Ripple was trading at 31 cents at the time of this recording. Crude oil closed the week out at $56.12 per barrel, down from last week's close. A big winner for the week was Exponent Incorporated, EXPO, which increased by 10% on the week. A big loser for the week was Netflix, which decreased by 15% on the week. A link to sign up to our weekend article, In Focus, is in the description below. Before you make a buy or sell decision, definitely check out In Focus. Thanks again for checking out this week's Silver Report weekly market wrap-up. This channel is dedicated to anyone who wants to start investing. but doesn't know how or where to start? If you have any questions, ask in the comment section. Like and subscribe, and may your next investment be your best investment. See you next week.